Hi, hello, good morning. I'm back to my YouTube channel again this morning. But before I start my vlogging, I would like to pay tribute to my brother-in-law. It's his birthday the other day. His name is Franco Riva. Uh, yes, he is my brother-in-law. He was a good and kind man. But before I continue my gratitude to him, is that 3 years ago, me and my husband went to Italy because obviously me and my husband are retired now. We're getting old and I would like to see him. I don't know why. I said to my husband, darling, can we go to Italy? I'd like to see Franco. And because I would like to give a card to him, a thank you card, because my parents passed away, and in behalf of my parents, I would like to give him thank you card for all what he's done to the family, from my parents, from us. He was a good man and a kind man, and that's all I can say my experience about him. And it's very early in the morning, so I got choked in my, and it's a bit heartfelt to us because, well, he is a kind man to us as a family, Perez family, to all the Perez family, and gratitude, huge gratitude, and to a heartfelt sorrow, to sadness to his family, to Riba family. And I said yesterday I got so many things to say, but then I forgot because I'm in the camera again. Yes, me and my husband went there and I was so happy that we've done it. Me and my husband went there 3 years ago just to give him a thank you card. And I don't know why I feel that way strongly. Not holiday, not vacation, just visit. Just to see him personally and to say thank you. Because anything, we're getting old. I said to my husband, I'm getting old. I would like to have that chance. Plus, I can afford now to do that because me and my husband are retired. So I said, and that's me all the time. I'm so grateful to the people, to anyone who give help to us. And this is my personality. And I won't be long for that. Happy birthday to you, my brother-in-law, wherever you are. Now you see Inang and Papang there. You see everyone, our loved one there. And I hope, what can I say, forever happiness over there in heaven. And yes, I finished for that. That's just a short tribute to my brother-in-law, Franco Riva. May he rest in peace and happiness in heaven. Before now, I will start my blogging. My blogging today, I will get up. I will stand up. My blogging today, obviously, your Queen of Bling Bling will start my costume from my vintage costume, my dress. I think I'll go to this side, darling. I am wearing Chanel again, black and white. My costume jewelry. This is 1950. 1950, and the black and white. As you see, the lace. This is not new. This is old. As I said to you, I have been collecting costume jewelry, and this is why I'm very proud to blog now what I've been collecting, my art of collecting. And yes, I'm wearing a 1950. I'm in a 1950 Chanel, and that's it. And I will tell you more when I sit down. I just want to show you a beautiful of my collection, and I'm very proud. And I'm very proud of my vintage costume jewelry. I am laughing because I can't help now looking to the back of my husband because it's look like a mirror to me. I can see myself there. Yeah, I'm wearing my choker, my necklace, my feather costume jewelry necklaces, my darling, can you focus that? My 1950 costume bracelet. This is definitely 1950 style, 1950 design. As you see, some of my 1950, but I blog already to you before. And this is the style from the 1950 of costume jewelry from Chanel. Chanel design, Chanel, Coco Chanel, one of my favorite designer. And yes, I'm going to sit down now because I think you've seen now what I'm wearing now today. And yes, I'm going to sit down so I can continue talking. But first of all, my dearest husband, can you sit down, please? Then you will not be tired, and I will not be worried about you that, oh, you're tired now holding my camera. And that's my husband holding my camera today. Well, not today, all the time. Yes, I would like to address first to my Kingdom of Taiwan, Leso, Calibo, Aklan, Isla de Boracay, Republic of the Philippines. Hello there, family ni Pumuseno. And my pretty Mulin, my trusty Mulin, how are you? I hope everyone is safe for this pandemic, as we know all that we still have a worry over here. Yes, and also to my family around the world. I cannot believe I have so many family and they were spread out around the world. Like I said to my last vlogging, we are like MacLeod in Scotland. So hi to everyone, to all of you. And I would not mention the name, but you know who what I mean. Around the world, wherever you are my family and dearest to me. And to my friends around the Philippines, my nearest and dearest friends, say hello to all of you. And yes, that's all I can say. Today, my blogging today is again my art of collecting, my costume, my collection, me and my husband collection. We collected a beautiful backlight radio from the 1950s. But before I show you to that, you see, because I do not have a script, I said I would like this to focus this darling, this beautiful purple candle, because we will light that later on for the gratitude to my brother-in-law. Beautiful purple, and the reason why purple, I will say to you, purple is devotion. And then I will go back before I start my blogging. I'll go to the color. Purple is devotion. White, that's why I'm wearing white hat, and mix of my black and white today, tribute to my brother-in-law. White is the symbol of purity / true love / hope. That is white. That is the symbol of color of white. Black is the symbol of color of mourn / grief. And now we added to this modern generation now, beauty. Because it become beautiful now to wear for ladies here in Europe. There's a blogging for that. Coco Chanel loves invented the black little white dress. And that is why the black dress become now the nightclub wearing of the ladies here. And yes, Queen Victoria always wear black because her husband, King Albert, died very young. Obviously, the love of her life is gone early, so she mourned to the nation until she died, 1903. She always wear black. And obviously, the ladies at that time, in that era, in our time, it's Spanish time, are all wearing black. And now come to Coco Chanel as well. Coco Chanel is the same thing. Her life story, if you can watch her life story of Coco Chanel, it's, I think, in Netflix, the drama of her life, true story of Coco Chanel. I love her story. I admire her lifestyle because she also a very, very courageous woman who never stopped trying hard for her life until she became famous. I wouldn't say money, but she became very famous around the world, as we know Coco Chanel, because she started from hat, doing hat. She invented the hat, beautiful hat, carry on, and invented the striped swimsuit at the time because she was born in Edwardian time, Spanish time. And her courageous is very strong, but she lost as well the love of her life because the love of her life married to somebody else. But then later on, when they have the chance now to be together, he died. That's why the little black dress invented, because she designed that after the love of her life passed away. And yeah, like I said to you, I love black and white. As you may notice now, every time I blog, I will wear black and white because black and white is beautiful in winter too. White can be worn in winter and black can be worn in winter as well. And like I said, Coco Chanel is my number one famous designer of all time. You see, so that's it, and that's what I can blog about Coco Chanel, about Queen Victoria, and about the color, the symbol of the color, why I love black and white. That's it. That's the reason why. Here, costume jewelry, why I love costume jewelry, why I collect costume jewelry, because it's part of our life here in Europe. And in my kingdom, the reason I was talking about this, because like I said, in my kingdom in Taiwan, they know nothing about it. Mulin, I love to say this to you all the time, because yeah, we always talk, and this is what we do in Europe. And this is why I wouldn't say lucky, but like I said, I work hard. I work very, very hard before I reach to this point that I will say I'm content. And then very pleased to have an Englishman who is here. Their what is their motto is something like respectful, politeness, discreet. But that's the thing that I do not like, is the discreet. Until now, I could hear my mother-in-law saying, Sally, you got to be discreet. We got to be discreet. But that is good, because then your feeling is not, you can hide your feeling, you see, and then that's it. And that's what I agree. I am pleased to say I am English way, I am British in passport, but I am Filipino, because that's me. I'm quite rebellious, and my husband knows that. That's why I said I'm just pleased to have my husband love me for what I am. As simple as that. And yeah, and I'm lost at the moment, because bear with me, because I'm a bit emotional, remembering my brother-in-law. Remembering that man once upon a time. He was quite a young man too, and very happy. And yes, I'm me. I cry for everything. I'm quite tearful. My husband knows that. I'm quite emotional. But remembering him today, that's it. I said to my husband, I will just focus my blogging today about him, because I feel I could see him now, active and all that kind of thing. But hey, this is life. This is life. We got to accept that. And yes, I go back to my blogging. Hey, hey. I'm here to entertain you, my people in my kingdom in Taiwan. I would like you to see our art of collecting today is radio, 1950 radio. This is, say it, this is 1950 radio. Darling, can you focus to this one? Oh, that one is 1940. This one is 1940, cream color, like what you call that, darling, magnolia color or dirty white color. But that is 1940. As I can imagine my mother, my father playing that in their time. How much is the dog in the window? That's, in the morning. That's what I could hear. And then, yeah, my father will also, I could remember my father loved that song, and my mother. 1950, 1960, they played that song. And this radio as well is so famous as well in the Philippines. You could imagine that. I know you will remember that. My father is a good driver. His profession is a good driver, and that's what he gave us his upbringing for us. That's his job. He's a very good driver, and this is the kind of radio that he would love to have in the house. But I said to you, he's over disciplinarian, but I am rebellious too. So we match. Me and my father match with our character. You see, without my father as well, we would not be here. That's it. He gave us a decent upbringing. You see, because that was after the war. Nobody can expect richness, isn't it? So, but that kind of thing, I agree. Those are the thing. But he's there for us. He's there until he died. He is with us, and he protect us. He protect the family, especially me. He always protected me. But here we go. This is the 1960, isn't it, darling? This is now the 1960. The first one is called Bakelite. I will put this down. This is 1960. If you can see, square type, different type. But this is how we are. We like to collect things that was old, antique, and we keep it, because there are things good memory too. You know, you keep the good memory, you throw the bad one. That's the only way to do in life, to enjoy life. You see, keep the good memories because it's there to remember, you see. And have you focused that now, darling? So that's it. And this bowl as well is a backlight. Difficult to find this type of thing now. If you don't know your antique, you don't know your items, you will just think it is a plastic. No, this is one of those first invented plastic, but they name it bakelite because there are a different texture. You see, first one, cellulite, that's the different thing as well. I could recognize that because as I said to you, I'm very proud antique dealer. I can tell, the minute I see the items, I could tell. My husband knows that. And yeah, this one is a backlight. The same thing with this. I love that one. I keep that one because this is used when you in a seamstress, when you're doing dressmaking, isn't it, darling? That's how you press the material. I love that one and I keep that one. Mind you, I got loads, but this is the only one I found at the moment, as you see, because I am busy babysitting as well with the grandchildren. You see, and I said to tomorrow, darling, hold the camera because I want to do vlogging because that's become my hobby now. And for me to dress up with this lockdown, what can I do? So I said I got loads thing to wear and to vlog. But then yes, please, my husband was winking. It's time to say goodbye. Please, before I goodbye, darling, before I say that, we are in a very, very worrying time here in England. Very strict. Our government is very strict, but at least we're allowed to see 4 people, up to 6 people to see family like that. But we don't know what the future holds. So day to day we watch the news. But at the moment, who complain at the moment are the university student. University students are not allowed to go home. So it's sad. So we don't know what's gonna happen for Christmas. But mind you, the government was saying now, no Christmas at all, because if you want to live and survive, we listen to the government. And that's it. And I will just say goodbye and thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my tears, and stay tuned. See you next time. Bye bye.